As coordinator here at the Old Labour Trust of the Community Transition Project, we're delighted to see this event being so well received. We want to say a huge thank you to Aisling, Sean and Connor for sharing their stories of addiction to recovery so openly and honestly, and leaving a lasting impression of a powerful account of addiction.
5 years ago you wouldn't hear men talking about stuff like this, and it's a real problem out there, and as I said before, it's up to all of us to do something about it.
I think it's really important that for events like this we show support, we show people with addiction that the community are behind them, that people are backing them. It's so powerful to hear particularly young men coming forward and being so brave to tell their story.
And I think, being part of that big discussion is so vitally important. What was common and the common denominator in all of the stories that we heard tonight was the hope.
Well, one of the things that Sean said at the end of it was that anybody that's in them positions, it probably thinks there's no way out, there always is. All you have to do is reach out and help, and the help's always there. Doesn't matter what your background is or what your age is or whatever, but the help's always there, and I think that's important that everybody comes away knowing that.
There's hope out there and there's help out there, and anybody who's in a similar position, if they feel that they would need to talk or would want to talk to somebody, then just lift the phone or get in contact with one of the local organisations.
I think for me, I've taken away the fact that I can do it, and hopefully I can do more of these to help anyone I can, and I would never want anyone to feel the way I did, so hopefully any messages tonight or in the future they can take something from it as well, and turn their life around, because it is possible to do that.
There was definitely people there tonight who either are in a similar situation to where we're at or have a family member, and I suppose tonight will give them some hope in the fact that we would have seen ourselves as being in the depths of despair at one stage, and yet here we are talking about the fact that recovery is possible.
Somebody out there, if not more than one, has got some from that tonight for definite, and for me there's no point us having the experiences to not give it back to someone else that they learn from, because it's a waste then. Let someone take something out of your story that can help them.
I think that it's really important that we're holding events such as these, so that we're raising awareness about addiction and giving people an understanding of how people have lived through it and what support is out there for them. So I think it's really important that as a community that we're providing these sessions and hearing real stories from real people.
I think the main thing I took away from the event was that if you notice somebody in your family or friends that they're just a wee bit off it, just ask them. Don't be afraid to ask them and reach out. Maybe you're just that lifeline that they're looking for.
Do you have one word that sum up the event? Powerful.
Hopeful.
Inspirational.
Thought-provoking.
Hope.
Brilliant. I thought it was brilliant.
Fantastic.
Hope. Honesty.
Integrity.
We hope that in holding events like this, we've made it easier and more possible for people to make their first steps in their road to recovery. And a huge thank you to the Executive Office for supporting our Community and Transition Project and our key events this year.